They call it the shoulder season, and did you know it's among the best times to travel? Well, let's welcome back travel expert and professional globetrotter, Jeanenne Tornatore. Good to have you back.
Great to be here.
Yeah, so summer travel, we saw really expensive hotel prices, flights, overcrowded airports. It's been a mess. So how are things looking for the fall season?
Yeah, we kind of saw all this summer. I mean, demand was at an unprecedented high for travel during the summer. And the nice thing about when kids head back to school, we start to see demand drop. Fall is this really wonderful sweet spot where you still have great weather, but the prices drop. There's more availability. I mean, there are some destinations where you can see prices 15 to 20% less than during the summer season. So it can certainly be worth it if you have vacation days you want to use them during that September, October timeframe.
Definitely. Where do you recommend people go?
Well, look, everyone's looking for those beautiful fall colors, or a lot of people are during this season. And so I love heading to the Northeast. Places like Boston are fantastic. September is one of my favorite months of the entire year to visit Boston. You have those nice, cool temps. Late September is when you start to see the fall colors change. They peak really early to mid-October there. But it's also one of those destinations where you can do all those great city activities, but it's super easy to rent a car and do those quick trips under 2 hours. You can be in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Kennebunkport, Maine, and experience some of those really beautiful small coastal towns that are packed and expensive during the summer. This is a great time to go visit them when they are like really quiet. You can, even just go for the day and stay in downtown Boston. Great properties in the heart of the city that have great availability. I like places like the Boston Marriott Copley Place because you're right in Back Bay. They just recently, this property underwent a full redesign, so it's really beautiful. You have great amenities like an indoor pool, but you step out your door and you can do all those great walking tours and activities in the city.
And you make such a great point. The Northeast is fabulous because you can just hop on a train and you can get into all kinds of different states with their own culture, their own personality. Yeah. And you could even hop on to a train and head north of the border. So what's happening in Canada these days?
Well, we all knew people that went on those great international trips this summer. If you didn't get away somewhere international, I love Canada this time of year as well. And places like Montreal give you all that great European ambiance. This is a French-speaking city. It's really walkable. You have beautiful neighborhoods like Old Montreal with the cobblestone streets and the bistros. So you have all that European ambiance, beautiful fall colors, and their summer activities kind of go well through September. There's still great festivals and street markets happening well into September in Montreal. There's also a lot of great new properties there. One of my favorites is called the Honey Rose Hotel. It's a tribute portfolio hotel, and it's got a really cool vibe. It's vintage meets modern, so it's really inspired by the 1920s. Has fantastic amenities, a spa, an indoor pool, a beautiful rooftop terrace, and some really great foodie experiences as well.
Oh, I love that. I love anything that's 1920s. That whole Art Deco period is just so beautiful and indicative of Europe as well. So when you go to Canada, you can really get that European flavor without having to travel across the Atlantic. Now, if you want to head to the other coast, heading to Portland, Oregon is also on your list. And why is that?
The Pacific Northwest is beautiful this time of year, especially in September. The temperatures, again, just crisp, perfect temperatures. Fall colors here will start to peak mid-October, but it's full of outdoor recreation. I also love it because you have the Willamette Valley there, so harvest season and wine country, all kinds of great harvest season celebrations happening from large to small wineries. And you also have the Oregon coast, so you get the best of all of these different worlds. And Portland, I think, is a great base camp to stay because it's a city of neighborhoods, so you have outdoor recreation right outside your door, but there's also a lot to explore right in the city. Lots of neighborhoods with their own personalities, so that's really fun as well. If you're looking to stay downtown and you want views, you want location, fun modern vibe, I like the AC Hotel Portland right downtown, a beautiful property. They have craft cocktails and live music at their AC lounge, so you don't even have to leave your hotel to get some great entertainment there. But this is another fantastic option. A little bit further flight, but look, if you love the Pacific Northwest, it's a really great time of year to visit.
Great advice. Now, of course, we're going to be embarking on the holiday season very soon. It's never too early to start talking about it. What do you recommend for folks who are needing to travel during that time?
Well, if you know that you're heading out, whether it's to visit family or head on a vacation, and you're going to be looking for flights, now is the time when you really need to start looking, and pretty soon make sure that you're booking those flights. We start to see that come mid-October, that's when really the availability becomes much slimmer. So the sweet spot for booking domestic flights is really mid-September through early October. If you're looking at international flights, look a little sooner, look early September. So we're right up on that. And my general rule of thumb is if you see a price and you think it's a good one and you're comfortable with that, snag it, book that airfare, because when it comes to the holidays, the longer you wait, the prices just tend to go up.
Jeanenne Tornatore, excellent advice as always. Thank you so much for joining us, and safe travels.
My pleasure. Thanks.
We're back after this.